Good morning. 9th of June. Johnny Depp's birthday. It's happy birthday, Johnny, if you're watching. The song is Would I Lie to You? I'm not sure, but I think it was Charles and Eddie. But no, I'm like, it could be anybody. So somebody's maybe saying that to you. Maybe they are lying and they're trying to double bluff you. Pluto, the unknown, might never know. Sagittarius, the hunter. And third house of communications, Gemini. Would I lie to you? I wouldn't lie to you, but others might. Everybody lies at some point, maybe little white lies to protect people, but I think Spirit's talking about bigger lies than that. So let's see. So far they haven't gone for my nose, but you know how it goes. Nose and throat, they like to go. Look into my eyes. It's one of the phrases that I keep getting. So somebody's looking in their eyes. There's that psychological thing, and they can't remember which way it is. It's if they're looking to one way, they're remembering. If they're looking another way, they're lying. So check it out. I can't remember which way it is, so I'm not going to tell you for definite. But that's a sure sign. And if somebody won't look you in the eye when they're talking to you, then they're definitely shifty. Not necessarily liars, but they're shifty. They're either anxious or something's not quite right if they won't look you in the eye. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Keep going on about eyes, don't they? What is that about? Somebody's probably had an eye injury. That priest had the eye injury, didn't he? And he was attacked. That lovely priest. So, Sagittarius is the 9th house, so that's good. Well done, Spirit. 3 goes into 9 3 times. It's a square root. Not sure what Pluto's number is in the lineup of planets. So let's have a look. Today's card is the Hermit card. It's the Pilgrim. It's Buddha. He left everything behind, including his family and the palace, to go and live his true purpose. Turned his back on everything he'd ever known or believed to be true. It's also my granddad card. It's the Lamplighter. It's the one that inspires the saying on my page, lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Because it suggests that you'll never be alone. There'll always be someone in spirit or the flesh walking with you. It's the Virgo card. There he is. So, not urgent. image with me. So, it was good news about the hostages, wasn't it? But I've been searching for the video where they said maybe good news about the hostages, and I can't find it. I don't know which one it was. But I know they said it, because I think it's an important one that we need to watch again. But I can't find it. And I don't always listen to what I'm saying, if you know what I mean, because I'm listening to them. So, if you know which one it is, let me know. More bickering, more arguing, making mountains out of molehills. You got to stand up and defend yourself the next 5 days. Because some friends or finances are going to be unreliable, unpredictable. This is the feminine in uniform again. It's those born in the year of the rabbit. It's the earth signs. It's Taurus energy. So it's the neck and throat, which is the lies. So would I lie to you? Looks like maybe. They're going to try and apologise. They're going to try and heal this rift. That's your decision whether you accept it or not, but it's slow and steady. Don't let them get away with it. They've got to prove their honesty. Don't dim your light to fit in. We have to revisit the ghosts from the past, the chaos that we left behind, because somebody's coming in to apologise. It's Aquarius energy, it's the 17, it's crowds, it's infamy, so somebody's big lies, it's issues with the ankles and legs, it's a loss of hope, somebody's lost hope. You need to sit back, you need to rest, you need to have a day off and think about it. There he is, telling you that you're not going to be walking this journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will walk with you. Turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true, because it was a lie. Maybe something about lockdowns. There's 2 snakes here. Those born in the year of the snake. Happiness returns. We are birthing something new within 9 months. And it could be that it's a boss, a government official. That's not a surprise, is it? Father figure, king, lying. The self-esteem is very, very low. Aries energy. Head and face injuries. We will find out about many lies. So, the 17, the 4 and 31, both negative. It's the Emperor's new clothes. Everybody lied except a small child in the crowd. There's your crowd saying he's got no clothes on. And then everybody laughed because their eyes was opened and they started being honest with themselves. So, would I lie to you? Of course they would. Some people will. It's just as simple as that. You've got to decide whether you let them make a fool of you or not. So the answer is yes, they would. Would I lie to you? Because that's the yes card. Of course they would. Oh, and it's caused a lot of heartache, sorrow, loss, minor surgery, the heart, a third party. So not necessarily in love, because there's no love cards here apart from that one. It's healing your heart after a betrayal or a health issue. 3 weeks. A missed opportunity. Somebody stole, possibly, financially. A rejection. A rejected friendship. Or proposal even. Your name's not down, you're not coming in, the door is closed to you. Somebody has to stand up for themselves. They have the moral high ground. It's up to you whether you accept this apology or not. Yeah, patience is needed, and then we can release this burden that we've been carrying around that wasn't even ours to start with. Yeah, the nightmare is over. 9 weeks. No more sleepless nights because they've been found out. Oh my God, would I lie to you? Yes, they would. They've done something behind your back and now it's all coming to light. It's a toxic situation where you are shackled, hands and feet. You sold your soul to the devil and you need to walk away, break free. Don't sign anything. Don't try keeping up with the Joneses. We've had a lot about neighbours lately, haven't we? Don't sell your soul to the devil. 15, Capricorn. Somebody's being used. They're no longer sitting on the fence because they know exactly what's gone on. But they feel stuck. They feel like they can't move on. Well, you can. But it means turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. For some people, that's just too hard. Wow. So 15, 17, 4 and 31. The Divine Masculine or Aries. Oh, we've got a flipper. There he is again. Aries. Lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth. I'm hoping that's not you because of this betrayal. Pick yourself up. Even if you just get up, get washed, dressed and make your bed. That's an achievement. Pat yourself on the back. Head and face injuries could be an issue. But this is somebody who thinks it's their way or the highway. Well, no, it's not. It doesn't have to be. It's up to you to put your foot down. Say no. Not having it. Government officials, bosses, father figures. There's too many lies. Mind games. Psychological warfare. Yeah, there he is again, Aries. Doesn't put his money where his mouth is. Doesn't do what he says he's going to do. A liar. Somebody who feels impotent, so unable or unwilling to take action, maybe physical or mentally. Somebody may feel like they can't do anything about it, but that's because they're stubborn, they're narrow-minded, and they refuse to see things the way they are, so they can't go through that gate. At least 4 years, so the lockdown had a lot to do with this. The name Alice. Yeah, there's no communication. Somebody's maybe been blocked. There's issues with children, child maintenance maybe. People in uniform, younger energy, dark complexion, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, finances, career, failure. Yeah. So hell will freeze over before you accept this apology, or but that some will apologise for it. So an apology is needed, but whether you'll get it or not is another thing. It's the one with the limp, the amputation, scar on the leg, it's crowds again, it's agriculture, it's terrorists, uniforms, darker complexion, those born in the year of the horse, any or all of those. It's Virgo energy, very important. So we'll have a look in the astrology, see if Virgo is doing anything. We need to end this chapter globally. The World Wide Web is our tool. We are birthing a new world into being, and we will go through some pain to do it. Number 21, massively important, positive energy. It means that we travel to the object of our desire, be they persons, things, or events, and find our home. We're coming home to who we truly are. A new home for some, a happy family life. Home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. 1111 doorway. So doors have a lot to do with this today. Would I lie to you? Yes, the bloody would. Right. So, 9th of June. So, Sun squares Saturn. Mars enters Taurus. Taurus is, she's got her back to us. So there's lies. Once again, aim to be realistic, as some negotiations and talks will be tough. Be prepared to listen and to come to a mutual agreeable solution to the problem. So, bring it to a successful conclusion. The moon enters Leo. So, egos are going to get in the way. So we've got all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius mentioned, and Virgo and Capricorn. It's Urus, the bull, masculine power. So there we go, the divine masculine and Taurus again. So, Urus. The letter U or double O. The name of this rune is primarily connected to the long extinct bulls of the north, the aurochs. These untamable beasts roamed the wastelands and were much feared. However, the sound of the alternative name Ur creates a pun, both on the Old Norse word for ore, hence metal, and on the word meaning hail or drizzle, hence inclement weather. As well as these subsidiary concepts, the syllable Ur can also be taken to mean ancient, or primordial. This is a fitting description for any animal of prehistoric power, such as an auroch. The rune is considered masculine and a force of nature. It is likely that Urus originally represented the second half of the primordial pair, the first being the cow, or Dumla, symbolised by the first rune Feu. Urus is undoubtedly masculine in character, and indeed there may have once been a mythological equivalent of the primitive mother goddess that was represented as a mighty bull god. If this was the case, then confirmation of the theory has been lost over time. However, it is true that most macho of the Viking gods was associated with this rune. Thor, so Thursday, the thunder god, the strong champion of deities, of Asgard, the sworn enemy of the chaotic giants. And there's the chaos. So we need to keep hope through the chaos. Fight our demons. The strong champion of the deities of Asgard and sworn enemy of the chaotic giants was the divinity to whom the peoples of the north ascribed the rune Urus. The subsidiary meaning of both hail and awe add credence to this attribution, since Thor was the god of storms and the wielder of a deadly hammer that was made for him by subterranean dwarfs. So we've got hell will freeze over before they apologise, hail and sleet, stormy weather, powerful energies are at work. There we are, the highway. When this rune appears, if you require added vitality, then yours is a good omen. However, you must treat this power with respect and caution, or its wild nature may cause you to regret the fact that you chose to use this force in the first place. So if they do use that force, they will regret it. After all, it is fairly easy to goad a bull into charging, but it is not as simple to stop it when it's done. The rune association with courage and great strength means that it is certain that you will overcome these obstacles. Brute force will not be enough to see any changes through though. You will also have to use your intelligence to harness the power of yours wisely. This rune is considered good for healing, giving strength to those who have been ill, so the Virgo energy, and hastening recovery, because today's card is about hospital doors. It's also a rise in status, but first make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew. And we have chains there, so shackles. You are shackled by the hands and the feet. This could be weakness, yes, physical or mental fatigue. There may even be an underlying health problem, so perhaps it's time for a checkup or a thorough review of your lifestyle. There is a sense of being overwhelmed by events and not having the will to face up to the reality. But we must. When the rune appears in this position, take care because powerful forces are raged against you. Good always wins over evil. Do not lose hope. Don't have a wobble. Stay strong. So, third house, communicate. Via the web, through the telephone, do what you need to do. Keep in touch. It's siblings, twins, children, hands, arms, shoulders, schools, the colour yellow, communication, short journeys, learning, the immediate environment, your neighbours, again the neighbours, and your manner of speech. So be careful how you speak to people. Pluto in Sagittarius. With Pluto in Sagittarius, humanity's idealism is intensified. However, unworkable ideologies and old ways of being need to be confronted and transformed. So don't let them get away with it. Saturn, return, a homecoming perhaps, coming of age perhaps, 50. Saturn goes with Taurus very well. Judgment Day's arrived, the number 20. The Saturn return. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. Andy Warhol, the artist, is there. So the name Andy could be important. Saturn is the lord of karma. It will shatter all your illusions. It takes approximately 29 years for Saturn to orbit the sun. So, the first Saturn return happens at the age of 29. It marks a period where childish things must be put away and there is no more getting ready to live your life. It's time to live it and be responsible for your own dreams, your goals and affairs. If you hold on to things with no basis in reality, being stubborn, your suffering will grow and depression will follow. There it is. You cannot escape the truth-seeking energy. You must face it. So tell the truth and shame the devil. The second Saturn return occurs around the age of 60, when you become aware of your own mortality. You may become keenly aware that you have not enough time left to achieve your goals, and often there is a paring away and what no longer is essential. But for those who have not acted wisely, this will be a difficult transition. When this card is drawn, it will feel as if nothing is going right, and you will feel discouraged. And just as it seems things are progression, there's more obstacles. What this truly is Saturn showing you the part of your life that is not based upon anything real. That was all a lie. It may have outlived its purpose, or perhaps you misjudged a situation thinking it was better than it was. In truth, Saturn returns are all about correction. Saturn corrects any area which isn't based on reality. So we revisit the lies. It might be a romance, a business deal, an educational path, a partnership, or a marriage. This card is pointing something out to you that you may not have been genuine in the first place, and that should probably have been let go. Whatever is shaky in your life will not last. Going for my throat now, third house, and probably isn't meant to. If this card is drawn, you will not be given a pass, and the matter in question will not progress as easily as you want it to. But more positively, this marks a time where things will be solidified. So whatever you do accomplish will have a permanence to it. You're building new foundations. You will have worked hard, and your hard work will pay off, gradually growing more successful over time. You may feel a sense of time running out. If any partnership is now being formed, that lover or partner may be older or in better standing than you. Pessimism will figure in, and you may be compelled to give up something that you believed in daily, turning your back on it. Saturn is the planet of time and measure, and signifies the hair turning grey, skeletal or burn problems, which goes with the Capricorn energy, dental problems. Saturn return tends to bring on a rough passage, but also a harvest. You are now at a time where you understand things better than you ever did years ago. You are reaping what you sow. It is time to be brave and face this important passage, because there's no quick fixes when this card turns up. Know what you can and cannot do. Take life at a measured pace, much like the planet of time already does. Let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You're down to brass tacks now. It's time to see what you're made of. So, number 20, Judgment Day, the Phoenix needs to rise. The walls of Jericho, just had that conversation with Elaine, is coming down. Joshua. Again, the 17. The other day we had it, didn't we, about 4 times. The cosmos, the universe, spirit, the creation, the spiral, the DNA. It's in your DNA. This is what we're here for. Face the chaos. Don't lose hope. Stand strong. And from that chaos will come order. So, the spiral is an important symbol for the Celts. It symbolises many things, but mostly it represents movement, the constant spinning cycles of the stars at night. The North Star was believed to be the location of what was termed as heaven. The stars spiraled into the sky, which became a pathway to how souls ascended to heaven. A spiral has no beginning or end, it just is. When we think of creation, we think there is a beginning. A beginning usually needs a force to create it, and we've lost that force. So where does this force come from? It needs movement, it needs motivation, it needs energy or force behind it to make it start. What are you about to create? This new world. What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep the momentum? To keep something moving, it needs consistent flow of energy, a sustainable force. In drawing this card, you may be asked to look at what drives your momentum. Is it sustainable? Will it be enough to keep everything moving, or are you driving things too fast, which will end up in burnout, Sagittarius energy? Just as we draw energy from the earth, so too we can draw upon the energies from above. So speak to your ancestors, other realms, the moon, the stars, the sun. All are energies that we can work with. So the moon is the 18th, the sun is the 19th, we've got the 17th there, 17th, 18th, 19th. Meditating or journeying can keep us connected with these energies. So it may be time to explore new options, keeping your cup full. Sustainability is the key to keep the spiral forever in motion. And 31, there it is. Where's he gone? He's not working as a team. We need to find our teamer. That was born in the year of the horse, the chariot, Cancer. Status, aristocracy. Those in power, the chariot. Take back control of your life. Wrong book. Take back the reins. 31. The chariot of fire. Life is not a race. The chariot blazes across the sky, drawn by two fiery horses. Their daily ride through the heavens symbolizes success through perseverance, pushing through all the obstacles to achieve a desired goal. The way through is clear, all roads will be open. Obstacles cannot stand against the force of the celestial steeds. The time for contemplation is over. Take the reins of your life in your hands and take action. Your boldness will be rewarded with good fortune. Action, your free will, forcefulness. You are filled with courage and confidence. Where in your life are you moving too slow? Finally, release. Let go. Whatever's meant to be yours will always be yours. Your heart. Green chakra is the heart chakra. Release can challenge you to your very core. It may mean turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. Sometimes it means handing over control to either another human being or to the universe, trusting another source to provide you with your needs and wants requires courage and strength. So, in one hand, the saying, take back control of your life, but also release all the negative to spirit to handle. On the other side of release is the ability to continually let go of things simply through fear of what may happen if you stick it out. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of the unknown, Pluto. At times it is easier to let go than to see the situation will lead you, particularly if you're experienced at managing the effects of loss. So if you're used to losing things, used to people taking things from you, it becomes normal. Don't let it be normal. You have perfected the art of catch and release. It's time to stop throwing things back under the pretense that something better will come along. It is all a farce. You keep giving up and throwing things away through fear. Fear that things will turn out wonderful and you won't know how to handle that positive change in your life. So don't give up, because you've got a very real chance here of happiness. But you have to turn your back, take control, and release anything that's not meant to be in your life, or those liars, like I said, because if you're meant to be together, then they will work night and day to prove to you that they've changed, that they will not lie and deceive you anymore. And then it'll be up to you to decide whether you're going to be the mug and return to that. So, Very weird one, that one. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.